Hey, it's Rachel with Journey Back Quilts, and today we're going to journey back to the basics. Today we're going to be turning that 9-patch block we made in the last lesson into a disappearing 9-patch block. Let's get started. To make this disappearing 9-patch block, we will need at least one 9-patch block to start with. So go watch the last lesson where we made this 9-patch, and then come back and we'll make it disappear. Okay, are you ready to see it disappear? Ta-da! Just kidding. A disappearing 9-patch means that we're going to be cutting this 9-patch and rotating the blocks around. So my 9-patch block is measuring 14 inches square. I used 5-inch charm packs. So these are all 5-inch squares. And so 14 inches, half of that is going to be 7 inches. So I'm going to cut it here. My first line right here is at 2 1/4. So if that helps you get it lined up nicer, we're just going to cut it right in half. Both directions. So again, I'm lining up 2 1/4 with this line right here on my block and just cutting it right in half. Okay, look at that. Now we have 4 blocks. What we're going to do is rotate 2 of them. So I'm going to rotate these 2 like so, and then we're going to sew them back together into a 4-patch. Is that cool? Okay, let's go take this to the sewing machine. So this is my top row. I'm just going to flip over the right-hand side to the left side, so they're right sides together. Line up those raw edges, and then sew that down at a 1/4 inch seam. Same thing with the second row. Okay, I'm going to clip apart those connecting threads and go to the ironing board. Now we want to iron these going the opposite direction so that our seams will nest right here in the center. So I'm going to iron away from my black one towards this bigger red. So I'm just going to lay the block that has the black corner on the mat so that this is laying flat, and then hit it with my iron and pushing it over. Okay, same thing with this one. We're just going to iron it the exact same way towards this larger red block and away from the little black block. And now our seams will nest right here in the center. So I'm going to put those right sides together, make sure those are nested, and then go sew them down. I'm going to spin my seams, which just means that my seams are going to go in opposite directions. Just like these seams here are going in opposite directions, so are these. So this one's going to go down, and this side is going to go up. And if you were just looking at these 4 seams here in the center, you would see that they're going in a pinwheel type shape, which makes this miniature 4-patch right here in the center. I am going to flip it over to the front though and just make sure everything's ironed out the way that I like it to be, nice and flat. And there you go. You made a 9-patch block. Now just make a dozen of these or so and put them together and you'll have a quick and easy lap quilt. Great job! Hey, thanks so much for joining me today in making this disappearing 9-patch block. I hope that you enjoyed this and you're going to go try it yourself. If you'd like more tips, tricks, and tutorials, I invite you to join our society where you'll get a library full of quilting tutorials to help you in your quilting journey. Next week, we're going to be making Jacob's Ladder. I'll see you then.